This film actually consumed a good amount of years of your time. I want to know, how do you feel when you look back at all those years you spent on this project?
I'm grateful. It's like a feeling of gratitude. Mm-hmm. If reality was that was it for the Dune universe, I will say it was among the best years of my life, having the chance to bring those images to the screen. Mm-hmm. I felt the privilege on a daily basis. It's like it's not every time that you can go in such a world, in your life. It's like, I feel blessed.
Yeah, and looking back at earlier sci-fi movies and now the movies that you are able to make now with all the technology and design that you can do, I was wondering, how do you think about the future of these kind of sci-fi movies? How do you imagine a sci-fi movie, I don't know, in 10 years or in 20 years? I know that's a big question.
It is. Technology changed so fast right now. I think that it's going to get more and more accessible. Technologies every month it's getting easier to make visual effects. It's like, but one thing that will never change is the performance of an actor. The way an actor can create something that has not been seen before. There's a mystery there, and that the interaction between humans, I think, I hope will stay at the core of the cinematic process. Mm-hmm. The thing that I love and that moves me the most about cinema is the idea of making poetry together, mm-hmm. to be together trying to do something. So I think that I will be sad if one day we can make movies just like tapping alone on a computer. It will be a bit boring. Okay.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. We will see. And seeing a lot of your movies, I feel like you have, you are moved by the settings that is a dry desert. Why are you fascinated with this kind of setting?
Because it feels home. And it's difficult for me to explain absolutely why, but there's something about the infinity, the immensity, the raw nature, the brutality of the desert that feel very reassuring. And it's a very meditative environment. And when I'm in the desert, I found a deep calm and a pure joy. And I still try to understand why. It's because it's so far away from home. And there's a link with Paul Atreides there. That's one of the lines that I remember as a boy. Absolutely touched me is when Paul is lost with his mother in the desert. When he finds himself that he has no choice but go deeper in the desert to try to find a way to survive there. And he says a line like, at one morning, get out of this still tent. He says to his mother, life could be good here. And that I remember that it spoke to me deeply.
Yeah, I can feel that totally in all of your films, actually, the love for nature also. You talked a little bit about Dune Part 3. I don't want to get deep into this, but I was wondering, did you ever feel doubt when you are doing these two amazing movies? Do you ever feel like, oh my God, can I do it even bigger than this when you are thinking about the next movie, especially Dune?
It's not about being big, but better. It's a make sure that I try to improve as a filmmaker. That's my main fuel. In fact, why I'm at one point you keep making movies is like you feel that, but there's so many things, subjects to approach or things to say, but also that you can improve your technique, that you can be a better filmmaker. Is that something that is in the back of your mind now that maybe a Dune Part 3 is going to be made or not? Is that something that's in your mind that you think, okay, can I do a better movie than I did before? Oh, for sure. That to make a better movie, I can tell you yes without hesitation, because me, when I watch my movies, I know I see the mistakes. But now about Dune Messiah, it's my question is more when. I need to rest a little bit. It's just
I totally understand. I think everybody will understand after this big project.
Paul Dieb Atreides, Herzog von Arrakis. Und der